You know Stephen Baldwin from The Usual Suspects and countless other films, including Born on the 4th of July and 8 Seconds. Now he's starring in a new role in Loving the Bad Man.
Don't disrespect me again.
Stephen, it's great to have you here.
Thank you so much.
So congrats on your new role, Loving the Bad Man.
Yeah.
You play a gang leader in it.
I play a gang leader in prison dealing with the bad man who has made a terrible mistake in his life and caused harm and tragedy on the star of our film, Christine Kelly. And yeah, I'm the guy that is part of his redemption, so to speak.
Playing a gang leader, did you do any research for this role?
Yes, I did actually. I allowed myself to have some rather intimidating tattoos in the film. And the gang I'm in is kind of more like a skinhead kind of thing. And so it just was, for me, it was an opportunity to really kind of let my mind venture into a character that was something I'd never done before. And you know, I've encountered people who have done time in prison and things like that, and there's certain aspects of who they are and their personalities that can be really interesting. So I researched it to that effect.
So what really attracted you to this film?
Loving the Bad Man is a faith-based film, but for me it was just so in your face. You know, it's just such an extreme story of a radical situation that happens to this young Christian girl. She's raped. It's about the decisions she makes going forward in her life about how she's going to deal with it and what's the right thing to do.
Now, out of all the Baldwin brothers, you're kind of the most outspoken about your faith, etc. You know, how has that changed your career or your approach to your career in the last 10 or so years?
Well, that's kind of a tough question to answer. Yeah, I mean, look, in the mainstream Hollywood industry, you know, anybody who stands up and starts screaming Jesus is going to be looked upon as a bit of a freak, which I am. Yes, to answer your question, I probably haven't participated in a whole lot of the mainstream television and feature film stuff because people get a little freaked out. They think you're going to show up and be like waving your Bible and stuff like that, and I'm not into that. I do work in extreme sports ministry and I do other things like that. But I have no regrets just because simultaneously in the last 10 years the faith-based film industry has grown with leaps and bounds. So there's lots of opportunity there for me as well.
Yeah, like Loving the Bad Man.
Loving the Bad Man's one of them. I'm in love with the church girl, and there's much bigger films that are coming that I'm being considered for now.
You're also a family man, and
Yes,
we all know that you come from the famous Baldwin family. What's that dynamic like between the brothers?
Well, you know, we're older now. I'm the baby of the bunch, and I'm 46. So we realize now that we can't just beat the crap out of each other at will because the healing process takes too long. It's been great. Alec is obviously on to new things, and that's wonderful. And Billy's very busy with his wife China and their kids, and we just this summer usually get together upstate New York where my mom lives and spend time, and we've been doing that, or out in the Hamptons and stuff. So we've been having a nice summer.
Oh, that's nice. And you just went to Alec's wedding, right? So
just went to Alec's wedding. It was fantastic. This gal, Hilaria, is wonderful for him, and he's on a pink cloud, I think is safe to say. And we're just ecstatic because obviously he's looking great, feeling great, and when that's the case, then it's a good thing.
Good news all around.
Yeah.
Aside from films, you've also dabbled with reality television.
A little bit.
You're on The Celebrity Apprentice.
Yes.
I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Yes.
Do you yourself watch celebrity TV or reality TV?
I must confess, though, I did. I'm going to get in trouble for this. I did tune into about 20 minutes of the Kardashians last week.
Aha.
And I said to myself, who watches this? And I don't mean, well, I guess that doesn't sound very nice, but I'm not afraid to be honest. I'm sitting there going, Kim's going shopping, and now she's going to go eat, and maybe she's going to get a pedicure, and great.
People love that show.
I,
You know.
now, mind
It's
you,
true.
is it Scott? Is the kid's name? Now he's fabulous.
Yeah, yeah.
He should have his own show because he knows what's going on.
Yeah.
And Bruce. I think they should do a.
Yeah,
I think they
the
should do a
dad.
show with Bruce and Scott. That would be a great show because Bruce is a fabulous train wreck. I'm sure he would probably say the same about me. So,
Would you?
but I mean that in a loving
yeah.
way. I love Bruce. I think he's fabulous.
People love him. There's like an endearing part to him.
Right.
That he's the dad. He kind of keeps it all together on the show.
I think I've probably confessed actually that I'm more into it than I care to admit.
So my reality TV question worked. Got you to a big
You
confession.
got me.
I got you. Okay, I think they're doing another Celebrity Apprentice.
All-star Celebrity
Yeah.
Apprentice, I think, is on the horizon.
So if they asked you to do it, would you take on the role?
Boy, if they asked me to do All-Star Celebrity Apprentice, would I do it? I don't think I'd have any choice other than to accept.
Time will tell what will happen.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
All right, well, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you very much.
You can catch Stephen Baldwin in Loving the Bad Man, out now on DVD. For this and all things entertainment, stay with CBSNews.com.